Coming out, Jill. Hola amigos, soy Jane y esto es Fincate. Bienvenidos. Welcome. Oh, it's very cold. For those of you who think Spain is wall-to-wall sunshine 365 days of a year, yeah, we have sunshine. It's bitterly cold. In my last film, you will have seen us starting to build. I'm so cold I can't get the lips to work. You will have seen us starting to build the raised beds. I've got 2 done. There's still another 2 to do, and I don't know when we'll get a chance to do those, but there are other jobs more pressing. The olive harvest is about to start in earnest. We already picked some and we did 2 pressings. There will be a film. There is a film somewhere. I'll link it below as well if you want to see how we press our own olives. But the bulk of our crop goes to the agricultural cooperative and we get money for that, which is very nice. And this year it's a really good price. Anyway, the raised beds are built and there's cardboard in the bottom, nothing else. Now the reason I haven't managed to fill them so far is because I want to make shade. Obviously this time of year we don't need it, but in the summer we really do. And what I was going to do was to put 4 metal posts, rods, they don't have to be very big, one in each corner, sticking up, and then get some piping, a tube, and bend it over, sticking it down over those posts, and then I could drape shade over the top. Well, we haven't done that. I believe we have tubing. The only thing we don't have is the metal posts, and well, I don't like to nag, you know. The man has other things to do, so it hasn't happened yet. The other option was this thing. The idea is that this makes perfect shade. This is the stuff they use to reinforce concrete. And Steve was going to bend it so that it would be, I can't see it being very easy, and yet again it's waiting on Steve having the time to do it, and he doesn't. So the stuff that you saw me collecting is the suckers that have been trimmed off the base of the olive tree. There's a film about that as well. And I am basically just going to lie those in the bottom, with the idea being that there will be soil and compost go on the top of that. And we have pony plops as well, and I mean it's all really well rotted down, and my god, the weeds. I mean the grass is just, you know, the garden's been abandoned. It's an abandoned garden. It's very sad. But once I get the beds done, I may just trim the rest. I was going to put a couple more fruit trees in. This is in shot or not. All I'm getting is a reflection on the screen. The sun is in my eyes. I tell you, when you don't make films regularly, you forget how to do it. I think the battery's running out. Let's stop. What's been happening at Fincate since you were last here? Oh, loads, really. We did an extra pressing of olive oil. We did a quick trip down to the coast to see our daughter and take the grandchildren's presents for Christmas. And that was really nice. It was very warm on the coast. We were inappropriately dressed because when we left here it was foggy, misty, cold, drizzle, and we were wrapped up with jumpers, etc. And by the time we got there, everybody was in t-shirts and shorts, and it's just like anyway, it's only like 5 hours or so away, but you know, it makes all the difference. The journey back was horrendous. We drove into torrential rain, and when we got back, well, we discovered it had rained quite a lot here while we were away. Anyway, the winter garden has been a no-go as well as the summer. But I will definitely have some things going in the spring. I'm sorely tempted to just fill these things up and we'll just hammer the rods in the corners because, you know, I'm in the mood, I'm dressed for it. It's warmer out here in the sun than it is in the house. That's Steve coming with some more of these branches, but I'm not sure that I'm going to put any more in. I need to keep some for the other 2 beds. I do have other things to go in, and in particular I have some straw, 2 straw bales that were piled one on top of the other and were used as a target for my archery practice. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. But with all the torrential rain, they fell over and they're starting to rot, and I thought they are going to be perfect as mulch on the top of the beds, so I have to go and collect those. Now, it's possible I will not be able to lift them. They're still bound with the twine. But we'll see. The man is back, and when I told him I was going to try and manhandle those bales, well, he said, no, darling, don't do that. That's too much for you. So he's going to do it for me. Yeah, you see, you just got to catch them at the right time, the right moment.
How cosy is this, eh?
Oh, it's cosy, yeah. Watch out for chickens, they're out. Yeah, there is stuff starting to grow because there is seeds still in this, but I want to use it as mulch on the top, or it's going to fall apart, isn't it?
Let's get this out because I can't get it out like this. So.
Oh, that was to anchor the thing in place.
So this is,
I can't get this off. Ah, no, you'll have to pull that. I can't get that out. It didn't actually stop it falling over, did it?
well, not with the wind that got loosened.
Although it stayed upright for a very long time. We will have to get new ones, but we'll wait till the spring after all this mucky weather's over. Oh, there you go. I loosened it for you.
Yeah. I'm going to lift it in because it's quite heavy, really. It's wet.
Yeah. It's all got like...
Can you
help you? Yeah, okay. Well, the answer to that question was no, I could not lift it at all. You want gloves on? It's pointless me trying. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a type of mushroom. Kind of cute, isn't it? I should say a type of fungus because when you say mushroom, people think you're going to eat it. Yeah. I mean, sometimes even, you know, if they are edible, why would you? I was watching the pips in Portugal, and they have these amazing orange mushroom things on their land.
Not like the
that are edible.
Andalusian ones that go green.
No, it didn't look like, because I actually watched her chop one up and fry them. But they were really orange. Pretty amazing.
They're definitely edible.
Yes, they ate them and they're still alive. I will include a link to that film if I can find it again, or at least to the pips, so you can see that if you want.
I'll leave the trailer there, you cut the strings and fork it out.
This is my bougainvillea. I bought it for no other reason than I had read so many novels set in exotically Mediterranean-y type climates where the descriptions talked about bougainvillea climbing up walls and draping around doors and things. And after I planted it, it lost all its leaves, and this stalk here appears to have died, and I thought, bugger, basically. But then I found out... What did I find out? What did you find out, Jane? But then I found out they actually thrive on neglect. So I stopped watering it, stopped looking after it. And the sun was ferocious through the summer. And now it's flowering. So, fingers crossed. Thought I heard partridge. We do sometimes get partridge come careering through the finca, and we keep saying to them, stay, because there's no hunting on our finca, and it is hunting season. And this is Saturday. Tomorrow morning, though, is the date that you hear the hunters most of all. Look how much rain we had. Look at this. That's crazy. Well, I just had to go and hang the washing out, so this is why these jobs take so long, because I have other things to do. This is the compost pile. All the veg peelings, pony plops when we had the horses here last spring, summer. All of that goes on here. The hens actually go in and eat a lot of it, so it doesn't all rot down. But, you know, they give us eggs, so it's win-win. Haven't used any of the compost pile for about 2 years. It literally does take that long to break down here. It's far too dry, and we don't have enough water to add water to the compost pile, so it is what it is. I mean, time, yeah, we got plenty of that. Oh, it's all full of mushrooms. This is a very small spade for doing this. I know, it's ridiculous. A bigger spade would be better, but I'm not strong enough to handle a bigger spade, so it is what it is. Yeah, just gonna have to pick them out. I mean, there are weeds in it, but there are weeds everywhere. This is going to take forever. That definitely was partridge, but I don't think they're on our finger. I wish they would stay, because they wouldn't get shot if they stayed here, but they never listened to me when I tried to shout at them, "Stay!" No, they're always off. But definitely that was partridge. But I don't hear any hunters today, so probably okay. Oh, it's a worm. Oh, I'm so happy. I hope he's alive. Oh, yes, he is. He's wriggling. My excitement at finding a worm, well, you'll understand that if you have a garden in Spain. If you're in the UK, you'll probably think, what? We have very, very few worms here. Oh! Yeah. Now, can you see him? I can't see if you can see him. It's a larva of some kind of beetle. Friend or foe? I don't know. I might give him to the hens. Well, they enjoyed that. I can't risk it. The other exciting or not so exciting thing that happened, for those of you who've been following along for a long time, thank you very much, you will know that we have fairly newly this year installed an indoor composting toilet in our swanky new bathroom. Well, every now and again we got a funny smell, and we did start to think that it was the composting toilet. Now, there is a fan and a vent that takes any smells that there might be from the composting toilet outside. But we thought that the smells were actually coming back in the window. Anyway, purchased extra pipe for this vent, so it went up and it has a little hat on it, and it's like a little chimney, and that seemed to work very well. And then the smell came back, and we at the same time appeared to have a blockage from the shower. So Steve went and found some biodegradable drain cleaner. So he used this biodegradable drain cleaner, and whatever was blocking the pipe, as it biodegraded, it gave off even more smell. It was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. And we, after a Google, we realized what was happening. You see, the pipe from the bathroom slopes downwards, and anything biodegrading in the pipe, it's warmer, and the warm air, when it's cold outside, the warm air comes up, and it would come up through the pipes and the tubes into the bathroom. The other issue is the Spanish have these junction boxes, and the thing with the junction box is that the pipe in and the pipe out isn't at the bottom of the box, it's halfway up, which means there is always a layer of water that doesn't drain away. Let me show you, this is the mesh thing that we did. There, look, see? There is sludge in the bottom. And we felt that that was what was causing the smell. There are two of these boxes outside of the house, and we uncovered those and put mesh on the top in the hope that anything biodegrading there, the hot air would just rise straight out instead of going up the tube. But there's also one of these boxes underneath the bathroom floor, and the only way to get at it would be to dig up the bathroom floor, and our bathroom tiles were very expensive, and we don't want to do that. So the smell continued off and on. Usually as the temperature dropped outside towards evening, the smell would start to come. This system takes our shower water, bidet water, basin water, and also the washing machine water. What? Oh, excellent, thank you. He's putting the kettle on. Brilliant. Where was I? Yes. So we thought the washing machine was the culprit. The wastewater from the washing machine was the one that was smelling. We try to use biodegradable or eco-friendly products, but there are eco-friendly products and there are eco-friendly products. And the truly top-rated eco-friendly products are more expensive than others that simply say that they have no nasty preservatives and no nasty perfumes and that sort of thing. Well, we'd been using the cheaper ones, so we have switched over to using top-of-the-range biodegradable products, which we buy online. For the washing machine, it's those paper strips. Oh my goodness me! What? Are you wanting a bit of loving? Oh, I'm sorry. I've been ignoring you. Anyway, that's what we're using in the washing machine now, and it seems to be working. There's not been any smells in the bathroom. And the smell is most definitely not coming from the composting loo, because I have literally stuck my head in there. Yes, and there is no smell whatsoever from that. It is coming out the drains. So far so good. Now, we did think that perhaps if we were showering and doing a washing every single day, that would be flushing through fresh water each time and we wouldn't have an issue. But the whole idea of this new bathroom arrangement was to save water. And if we start showering every day because we don't normally shower every day, then that's defeating the purpose. So if the smell comes back, and I've only done, well, this will be my third wash load with these strips. If the smell does come back, the next option is to disconnect the washing machine, which is easy enough done, from this system and have it drain somewhere else. And if the smell returned after that, then I'm afraid we would have to dig up the floor. We're not going there at the moment. And I'm really hopeful now that we might have solved the issue. Have we solved the issue? I guess we might have. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. That's probably it for today. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it that you take time out to watch my films. It's great. Subscribe. I think we're pushing 600 subscribers now. Woohoo! Yeah, I've only been at this, what, must be 3 years now. The kettle's on. I'm gonna have a cup of tea. Take care, everybody. Bye now.